I chose to do skirt 2. I'll get ribbon for skirt 1 and sew it another time. I cut out the pieces and I'll start rearranging it on the fabric. I cut out all the pieces. I don't have fabric scissors, so I'll make sure to sew it neatly, but I put them together where the notches are. The lower skirt was double folded, so I have the other part there, and I'll match that with the 13s. Well, it's mirrored, and then there's the 16s here. And then the waistband, the 15s, and the 14s. So I'm going to gather the skirt and, well, I'll sew it and use a sewing technique to gather it afterwards. I found fabric scissors, so I'm going to cut a little bit of the stuff that I have. I'm going to switch out the spool and bobbin. This is a spool that my mom has, and she has a pre-wound bobbin. My antique sewing machine has a bobbin winder, but I figured this would be quicker, and I'll wind a couple of bobbins. I'm going to make a part 2 video for my skirt. I love the way that it's coming out. I love the folded panels at the bottom. I was looking up if I'm meant to sew the folded panels together, and the sources that I was reading the information on is saying that I'm meant to sew them together. I'm not sure if it's because I gathered them to the max because that's what I really wanted, that it seemed like it wasn't going to be as voluminous as I wanted. I love how it is when the two panels are next to each other. That's what I have right now. And I do love the folded fabric for the bottom. It also adds like a quality to it. I have more fabric. I feel like I could do 2 more panels, but I feel like they'll be single folded instead of the double folded, which is fine, but I feel that having two pieces in the front and in the back will be ideal. I actually have enough to make two double folded panels. I'm not sure if I said single folded panels, but it would just be one panel because it wouldn't be folded. But I'll start cutting and putting them together, and then I'll gather it and attach it to the other panels that I have and the upper part of the skirt, and I'll start putting more parts of the skirt together. I feel like over time, once I've worn the skirt a lot, I'll maybe do some noticeable patchwork and sew some patches on some of the snagged areas. I feel like the fabric can snag. I accidentally did that here, but I feel like that will add to the character, and maybe some areas I could add random things to make it more whimsical. I dubbed this my gypsy skirt. I was also thinking maybe I could do like some 3D floral things on it too.